Now when a needle is in play, you would normally leave it either in the packet or mounted on a needle holder ready to go. But you would expect that if it was coming back down from the table, for example from surgeon to scrub nurse, that it would be guarded so that it's safe for everybody involved. There's really only one way to do this sensibly. There are a couple of things we absolutely do not do, but we'll start with what we should do. I have here a very large number 1 needle. I've only gone for this size so it's easy to see, and it's on a large male needle holder. Obviously when it's in play and I was handing it up to a surgeon, I would be holding the middle of the needle holder so that the handle is ready to go into their hand, ready to use. But when they bring it back to me, I would expect the needle to come back guarded. By this I mean that the sharp edge up here is sitting against the needle holder down here. So at the moment you can see that it's at 90 degrees to the needle holder, right angles. I'm going to turn it towards me 90 degrees. Now I find it easier to use my middle finger on the needle holder itself and then pinch the needle like this. Now you can use your tooth dissectors or any dissectors you like. If the needle is big enough and safe enough to do so, I would feel confident using my fingers, but only with practice. Now bear in mind this is probably a contaminated needle, so you have to be absolutely confident that you're not going to stick yourself with it. So basically, I'm holding the needle holder with my right hand and supporting it with my left hand. I'm taking hold of the actual needle itself, the body of the needle, with a pincer grasp, and I release the ratchet on the needle holder so that I can swivel the needle downwards and towards the actual instrument. Then I'm going to reclasp my ratchet, and you can see now that the needle is sitting right against the instrument. So now the needle is still usable, but the sharp edge is guarded against the needle holder, so I can't catch myself on it. And this is your ideal way to guard a needle. What we will not do, and what we do not want to ever see, is somebody taking it off the needle holder and clasping the sharp edge into the needle holder. Because as you can see here, quite often the point will stick out. Also, if you were to reuse this suture, you may have damaged it with your needle holder. Now these sutures are sharpened in a way to pass through tissue easily, so you absolutely don't want to damage that. But this is an absolutely terrible risk for the person involved handling this needle, because they might think it's guarded, and if you were to sit it so that the butt of the needle is on the needle holder, at glance it looks like it's a guarded needle, but actually it's the wrong way around, and the tip, which of course is contaminated, is at risk of puncturing anybody who's touching it. So one more time. Needle comes mounted like so. You're going to swivel it 90 degrees to sit against the instrument. You're not damaging the suturing tip, and you're guarding it safely for use. And there you have it, how to guard a needle.